Good evening. My name is Tiokotai Williams, and I'm from Auckland, New Zealand. Um, I want to apologize for my broadcast earlier. I have to turn it off because my camera wasn't coming on. So I had to turn and reset the whole thing again. My laptop been having problems with, you know, when I do my broadcast, sometimes the camera comes on and sometimes it doesn't. So I want to say thank you to those who are coming in the chat room. Appreciate you guys' support. Earlier on, I checked on my phone. Dr. Joe Stevens was on my chat room, and Serene, I believe her name is Serena, the TBC prayer warrior. Yes, I'm. I like that. I like that name, TBC prayer warrior. Um, yeah, I want to say thank you to you guys. I want to say sorry about my broadcast earlier. Like I said, my camera didn't come on. I thought it will come on maybe in 5 minutes or something like that, but it didn't. So I have to turn it off and set up the whole thing again. Okay. All right. Um, okay. Today, I checked the blog. Um, there was like a lot of videos on the blog today. And I thought, okay, I'm not comfortable showing videos because last time I had a problem showing videos on my laptop. Um, I'm not sure if because I keep getting the message you need to unmute. I have no clue what to do and where to go to unmute the video. So I'm not gonna go into the blog today because it's all videos. So yeah, so I decided to come up with something that I want to say. Maybe I just want to share a little bit of my life, what um, what God has done in my life before I found TPC. Okay, so I can see. I think Joanne is on at the moment. Sorry, my sister. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get mine at 5:30 because I knew like she's probably gonna come around 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. Anyway, um, I'm gonna continue. So before I found TBC, I was doing a lot of online. Uh, not really um, doing it. It's like I'm trying to get into all these other online business where to the point I never enjoy it. Like every time I join to a business, online business, um, never worked. Okay, like I keep losing money, and and I and I said to myself, okay, they were saying this and that. You pay this. This is how much you will get. Okay, this is how people advertise their business. They they promise to people this is what they're gonna do, and this is what you're gonna get, and come to the end of it, nothing. You get nothing. And I started going on internet 2015. So 2015, 16, 17, 18. I've been on online for 4 years. Okay. So during those 4 years, I was looking for a opportunity where I can start something that will help me, because I'm not like, I left my job when I had my son, and my son is 10 years old now. So that's how long I left my job. So I never went back after I had my son. I never went back to work. So I decided, okay, I'm going, to look for some sort of like income online. Okay, so I've been doing that for 4 years and not getting anywhere. And you know, when because I watch a lot of YouTube, okay, and I came across Cindy. What's her name? Cindy. Oh, one of them is Carrie. We all know Carrie, and also Cindy. Um, so I watched their videos, and I listened to it, and I didn't join straight away. I wanted to make sure that I'm not going into like something that I've been doing before. Like I lost a lot of money, like I've been joining this business, that business, that business, and then I get nothing, and so I was skeptic, when I wanted to do my research first. Okay, so I went and watched all the videos, and then I I did all my videos. I mean, I did all my research, and then I decided, okay, this is really. I first of all, I got a good feeling about it, and then the second thing that made me want to join is that because like I contact Carrie, I was asking her a lot of questions, and I decided to join and purchase my first $500 worth of TBC at the time, and and I start, you know, um, purchasing my husband's one, and my daughter, and my son. I start getting them the account, set up the account and everything, because I want, I saw that the first thing I think that came to me was, this is um, something that I can, put my money into, and 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 benefit from it. You know, I have like put money into these other business, and I I, I put the money in, and then I don't know what to do. You know, um, I was hoping like my money will come back, or like I will get a profit or something like that. Okay, but nothing. And when I put my $500, first $500 into TPC, I had a good feeling. Um, I didn't, you know, you will know. Hey, you will know this business is real and this business is fake. You will know. So after I did all that, getting all my family to join me, join TPC, and come under my downline, um, I met Joseph. So that was the beginning of my journey. I would say that was the beginning of my journey because that was the beginning of something that I was doing. Okay, I hang on, I'm just checking. Okay, um, yeah, that's when I start, you know, to do something, because like when I started, I just put my money in and I kind of um like not doing anything else, but really it's like I don't know what to do from that point. Okay, until Joanne came in and showed me what she learned and all that. So yeah, and then from that day when I met Joanne, I begin to love TBC because, like, for me, I know that TBC is going to look after my family in the future. In case, like, because I've got kidney failure, in case something happens to me, I know that, they're financially secured. Okay. I think that that is what makes me enjoy doing what I do, doing my broadcast every day. Even though, like, sometimes I have no clue, what to say. Like, before I come on the to do my broadcast, I'm blank. I don't know, but in when I first start my like when I come on my broadcast, um, then thoughts start coming in. So that is the exciting part when you do your broadcast. Sometimes you will not, you have nothing um to say. Like when you like before you come on your broadcast, okay? Like you got nothing, you have no plan what to say, and but then once you come on your broadcast, you got something to say. So this evening, I thought I'll just, you know, just bring my journey into my broadcast today. Before I found TPC, um, I am blessed because my husband have a good degree and he's got a good job. He's doing very well, to take good care of us. We're living in $720 a week house, and but because my husband have a good income, so yeah, we are so blessed, to be in a house like this, and to able to survive. Like, as we all know, people are struggling. Um, you know, People are still looking for a job. I tell you, here in New Zealand, it's really hard to look for a job, unless you have a good qualification. Then it's easy because, like, there's job everywhere for people that qualified. They have a piece of paper. But if you're not, you're a dropout and past school. It's going to be really hard, to because like the job you'll be looking at is a labor job, so it's really hard. Here in New Zealand, it's really hard to get a job. You have to like really, sometimes like people here in New Zealand is who you know, to get a job. And but me, my family, we've been blessed for one reason, and I'm not ashamed to tell this to the world. For one reason is Jesus. I know Dr. George Stevens was asking a question in his broadcast today. What's the word? Um, but I didn't hear what word he was asking us, and I quickly said Jesus, and his wife goes like this. Oh, you're a crack up. So yeah, it was fun though, like for Brother Joe doing that. It was a fun broadcast, and so we were having fun, really, in this broadcast because he's asking us questions and stuff, and we just answer him in the chat room. Uh, but then, like I said, my journey, why I'm blessed is because of Jesus. Because I'm a believer. My husband is a believer. Our children is a believer, and we depend on a God. We depend on God in everything that we do, and I have experienced a lot of things that God has done in our life. Sometimes you get all these bills, and you wonder, okay, Lord, um, here's the bills, and I go like this, yep, take it, and then but he's got his own way of helping his people. When that bill comes and the money comes at the right time to pay for it, and that is my experience, guys. I'm just sharing you. I'm not saying that you you join me. I'm just sharing my experience with God. Um, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, no. What I'm saying is that I my journey, I depend on God and the things I do, and even with our TBC, I never forget to pray TBC community, TBC admin, that God will bring prosperity in our community. That in the future that God will make things happen for us. Okay, so I can see things happening. I know that there is a lot of Christians in this community. I know that, and that is why I'm sharing my testimony in my journey. Because, like, for me, if I just depend on my strength, if I just depend on my strength and not depend on God and not rely on God, I will not make it. I will not get to where I want to go. So that is why I always bring God in my whatever I do, whatever I do, and I'm not ashamed of doing that. I want the world to know that I bring God into my business. Okay, this is my business. TBC is my business. Okay, what I do on the broadcast is my business. So I want to people to know that I involve God in my business, in the things, in everything I do. I bring Him into it because the reason why I will tell you why. The reason why is that because He is the Creator, and there is one Creator, and that is God. He is the one that gave us the the knowledge, the wisdom to to do what we want to do here on earth. This TBC community, um, the owner of this coin, I can see his heart is like the heart of God, because why he's giving out bonuses to the community. Who does that? There is no coin or coin owner does that. Not even the Bitcoin owner do that. Nothing. Not even the bank do that. Only TBC admin, TBC owner does that. He's got a giving heart. He's been giving. His heart is amazing. I, you know, that is what make me um to stay on my broadcast every day. Even though sometimes I got nothing to say, but I want to make sure that I do my broadcast, even though I got nothing to say. Because once I do my broadcast, I will have something to say. Whether it's to thank those people watching me, these poor people watching me, or thank the admin, thank the owner of the TPC. You know, you can find anything, you know, when you come on the broadcast, you can say anything um, you want to say. There is a lot of things to say. See, my English is my second language. I will want to one day I will do it in my language. I'm from the Cook Island. Cook Islands, Cook Islanders, where I came from, back in the days, we don't speak English. We speak our language, but we write in English. We write, you know, we, teachers teach us English, okay, but we don't speak it. We can understand English, but we don't speak it. And but I don't care. I came here in New Zealand year 2000, and I watch a lot of television. I have English speaking friends, and I learn from them. You know, and I'm still learning. There is a lot of things that I need to learn. So, but I enjoy what I do. Doing my broadcast, and I believe that Joe Stevens enjoying what he does. Bitcoin Scott, Serene, Josanne, we all enjoy the things we do for the TPC community. Why are we doing this? We're doing it because we we believe in the TPC community. We believe in the TPC admin. Sorry, I'm moving too much. I'm in my room, my bedroom. Um, my office is a bit cold. It's really cold here in New Zealand, guys. And that's why I'm wearing my jacket, my warm jacket. Um, it's really cold. Yesterday I'm supposed to do two broadcasts, but my body can't handle the cold because of my kidney failure. Um, you guys see me and think, oh yeah, she's all good. Nah, man, I got kidney failure, and I was born with two small kidneys. Uh, and don't ask me how did that happen. Okay, but anyway, I had a transplant in 2004, and in 2010, I ended up in the ICU here in New Zealand, and they had to put me back on the dialysis. Okay, those who doesn't know what dialysis is, okay, I'll just quickly turn my my laptop so you can see it. Hang on, I'm gonna show you my machine. Oh, I hope you can see it. There we go. That is my dialysis. Um, I do that every every night. I do 6 cycles, and it's a 10 hours dialysis. That's how long I have to dialyze. I connect myself on my machine around 8:30, and I come off maybe around 6 o'clock in the morning. So everything like because this all different. Like all the dialysis machine is all different. So this one here, what I'm using is a bag of water. Okay, um, all I do is connect them on the machine, and then I've got a tube in my tummy. So I will connect myself on um, the machine there, and then I will dialyze for the whole night. Okay, and then after I dialyze, like after I finish in the morning, I'm free for the whole day. And there is one where you dialyze every 4 hours. That I started on that, but I didn't like it because I never get to go out with my friends. So I decided to use this one here. Um, and there's another one where you go to the hospital and they will train you if you want to do it at home. They will train you first at the hospital. But that one is a bit. I didn't like that one too because like you get to see all your blood cycling in all the tube and that. So I didn't like that. I wasn't like feeling well on that when I was dialyzing on that one. So I prefer this one here. So that is my journey, guys. You guys, those who are able, to do things. Just thank God that you are able. You're not sick. You don't have a disease. Okay, just thank God that you are well and healthy. Um, See, for me, even though I'm sick, okay, I'm enjoying my life. Why? Because I thank God that He's the one that holding my life. You know, without Him, I'll probably gone already. Because like in 2010, when I ended up in the ICU, they thought um, I'm like I did died. Okay, guys. See and look at me, I'm laughing. Yeah, when I end up in ICU, I died 3 days. I was in coma for 3 days, and they thought that I will never come back. You know, I will never come alive again. But before I end up in the hospital, my husband took me in the hospital in to see my doctors, my kidney doctors, and they were saying to me, "Oh, we need to get you back on the dialysis machine," and I refused, and I said, "Nah, I don't want to go back on that machine." And they say, "So what are you gonna do?" And I said, "I want to go home." You know what? I went home. I put the lure in my arms there, put it up, and I told my husband, "Come, let's go home." And my husband looked at me, looked at the doctor, and the doctor said, "You go home, you will die." I said, I said to her, "You're not the one that holding my life. God is." I turned around and went home. And then I think 3 days at home, I went down. I ended up in the ICU, and I knew it wasn't my time because, like, you know, one of the things that I know in the Bible that our days are numbered. Okay, when your day comes, you're gone. So for that, you can't do anything. Okay, when your day comes, you're gone. So I told the doctor, "You're not the one that holding my life." What I was trying to say to her is that our days are numbered, and when your day uh, uh, is not time to go, then you're not going. So that is what I said to the doctor. So I ended up in the ICU. I died for 3 days, but I knew that wasn't my time because I got a lot of things to do for God. And here, this is one of my work. This is one of my work to share my journey, my testimony to the world, how powerful God is. So, guys, my time is up, and thank you so much for listening to my testimony and supporting me with my broadcast. Thank you very much. I enjoyed you guys' support. You know, when I see people come on my broadcast, I enjoy it. So thank you very much, guys. Have a nice weekend, okay? God bless. Bye for now.